I just try to make the best run on whatever steer. I mean, just you can only do so much. Just rope whatever steer they give you. Just try to do the same thing you've been doing to get to that point.
This is Chelsea Schaefer, and this is Season 4 of The Score. You all have listened to this podcast 750,000 times, and we are here in Season 4 to bring you even more of what you love.
You guys, we just wrapped up day 3 at the Cinch USTRC National Finals 32nd Annual in Fort Worth, Texas. And man, more champions just in 3 days. Holy cow. And I got Ferron Lucero here. Ferron, you've been announcing, you've been kind of around the whole facility. What's the wrap up for the past 3 days?
Well, Caitlin, getting here to day number 3, where it's a Wednesday now. We're in Fort Worth. We actually got finished early today because the Open moved to Monday. We had the 12.5 Shootout and the 11.5 Legends, and you know, the atmosphere here has just been great. Everybody's just happy. Everyone's having fun. Paid out a lot of cash, and it's great. We've got to see a lot of people from all across the country here, and this is what the finals is about. And it feels good to be here in Cowtown.
Definitely. And let's talk about, we obviously just wrapped up the 12.5 Shootout and the 11.5 Legends. So let's kind of talk about those ropings today.
Well, that 12.5 started, it was 474 teams, and a team out of Alabama and Florida bested the field. So it split $55,000. We got into that Legends. It's a double cut division. It's age capped, and then you have the 11.5. It's really neat to see those ropers come together, find their partners, see that matchup. Lots of money, $26,000 to win that. Today, it's just been really good. We've got 3 arenas going, which usually you'll have 2. But when you have an event this large, you have this many people, this many cattle, you're trying to get people in and out and get them, have fun, put on a quality event. And I think we're accomplishing that definitely today.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. And I guess what can ropers expect from the rest of the week here?
Oh man, I was looking at tomorrow's team counts already. We're going to be running close to 1,000 teams. So what they can expect are opportunities to make great memories. They got to bring their A game. You've got to rope. You got to be on spot. You got to take care of business. But should you do that, you should be rewarded. Beautiful saddles we're giving away. The Gibbs belt buckles, Resistol, HP power boots. Awesome prize line. And we're nearing the weekend. The weekend has a different vibe.
Oh yeah.
Thursday, it's Friday Eve. It's going to be something special. And we got even Ernesto Salazar, that guy out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. He's just walking by right here, and I hadn't seen that guy smile in a few years. He only smiles when he gets to Texas.
I love it. Texas is the place to be right now. And man, you guys, speaking of all these great prizes, this podcast and these special interviews this week are brought to you by our friends at Resistol. And we have winners from day 2, Kreece Thompson and Jeff Hilton, on this podcast, talking about their great win and what their year is going to look like. So stay tuned and enjoy. Hey guys, we are here with the Resistol 14.5 Shootout champions. We have Kreece Thompson and Jeff Hilton, and they were 27-61 on 4 head, and that paid $42,000. You guys, hearing that amount of money, how's that going through your head right now?
Well, it's nice to probably win one of the biggest ropings of the week. There probably won't be maybe 2 ropings this week, pay more than that. It's always good to have enough money to get to go to some more. I mean, that's the thing about team roping is if you don't win, you can't keep going.
Definitely. And Kreece, you've already won big yesterday here, and now come back and win this roping. You have a lot of money right now.
Yeah, probably more than I've ever had.
That must feel good, especially, and I want to talk about this. You guys came into the short round, high call back, and then in 16 when you split that with Bobby Joe Hill and Joseph Harrison with your brother, you were, 9th call back?
Yes.
9th call back, and then come back in your high call back. How was your mindset any different from 9th call back to high call back?
I just try to make the best run on whatever steer. I mean, just you can only do so much. Just rope whatever steer they give you. Just try to do the same thing you've been doing to get to that point.
Definitely. And Jeff, obviously, you have the cattle
Yes,
in this
ma'am.
open. How do you feel your guys' steers were all 4 rounds?
I try to stay all 4 rounds. I thought we drew as four as good steers as there are in the roping. We went to the 3rd arena. That was the best steer we ran. I mean, the ones we roped made it very easy to be high call and have a chance to win the roping.
Gotcha. And I know in that short round you had that little paint steer. Kind of, it didn't come hard into you, but I feel like kind of faded left. Taking that shot right there, how did that feel?
It was real comfortable, just like you said. I mean, if anytime they just take it one stride left, that's usually one of the easier throws you have, honestly.
Yeah, gotcha. And I heard you earlier. You said your horse came from Jeff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that head horse right there.
He said that was the only reason we won today is because he trained him.
What how old's that horse? Name? Tell me a little bit about him.
I think he should be 13 now. He call him Dudley. He got that name because he's not real smart. But no, I've been very lucky to have him. He's been awesome.
Gotcha. And what's that hill horse you were on today?
It's a 6-year-old cat Itchy son. He started at our house as a cow doctoring horse and it's been for about the last year the everyday slave to break in steers. And in January, I told my other roping partner, Zane Bruce, I said, I'm going to quit being lazy. I'm going to haul him everywhere I go till I learn to win on him. And up to this point, I think I've won something on him nearly every weekend I've been somewhere.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And, I want to talk about more. Obviously, Dudley came from you. What was the process? Did you get that horse as a colt, or how long did you have that horse before selling him?
I bought him as a riding horse. He had been used outside and ranched on quite a bit. I roped on him probably 4 to 6 months. Kreece actually came to try a different horse at my house, and if I remember correctly, I think he bucked him off.
Oh, no.
And I was kind of upset that I got Kreece bucked off, and I offered him the sorrel, and they bought him, and there's no telling how much he's won on him. He's done a great job with him. I mean, one of the best up-and-coming young headers there is in the business today.
Yeah, definitely. And, I mean, you're having one heck of a year. You just came off a big win at the BFI in the junior roping as well. How do you feel about this year? Is this like one of your most successful years to date?
Yeah, by far. I've been real fortunate. I've roped with a lot of good guys. It's been a blessing.
Definitely. And going on, you're 18,
Yes, ma'am.
turning 19 this year.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to pro rodeo, or what's your plan?
We're pro rodeoing some here in Texas. Maybe try to make the circuit finals if we can, and then might go the next few years if I feel like I'm ready.
Who are you roping with?
I'm roping with Chad Williams right now.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. And what about the cattle business? Where are we going to see more of your steers this year?
There's no telling. Pretty much anywhere in Texas, if they have one, I've been. We go into Oklahoma some. We do lots of James Watson's ropings, World Series type ropings, and we try to at least have 3 or 4 loads out every weekend somewhere.
Gotcha. Do you feel, I mean, obviously you've seen all these steers go through. Do you feel like you have an advantage on them, or what's your thought process entering on cattle you bring?
Most of the time, I really feel like I have the disadvantage because if there's one that I might have should have cut off, I'll probably get him, and it's usually not a good one. But that's part of it. You learn to get by what you draw, and it does make it tough because you know what one's going to do, and you go to anticipating, and then he doesn't do it, and it's better off, I think, sometimes just to rope somebody else's steers.
Definitely. And you guys, we got to talk about this. This podcast is brought to you by Resistol this week. You guys just won the Resistol 14.5 shootout. Are you excited? You guys got brand new Resistols now. Are you guys going to send those certificates in?
Wear them tomorrow if we can get them.
Yeah, they might be good luck. We might need to go get those.
Might go pick them up with Joe today at the Resistol booth. Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys, and hopefully we see you up here soon.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.